everybody, my name is Tanya and welcome to my December TBR. So after November, I have no idea how my reading is going to go this month. I have kind of still not been reading all that much in the first few days of the month. I'm filming this on the 5th and I just don't know what's going to happen. So I've got a few things that I'm wanting to kind of finish off or to read in the month, and I'm just basically going to take a break here. So first of all, there are a couple of books that I started reading in October that I really need to finish because it's getting a little bit ridiculous now. The first of those is Smarter Than You Think by Clive Thompson. This is one that I received in a Book Riot Quarterly box, and I don't think I read any of it in November, or maybe a chapter, I don't even know. I'm not all that far from the end, but I haven't felt compelled to pick this up at all. So hopefully I can finish this off in December. If I don't, well, you know, I'm not really going to care all that much, but it would be good to get this finished. The next one though I really need to finish in December, and I'm definitely feeling very bad that I didn't read it in November or October when I was meant to read it, but just things happen, and that is Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clarke, which is my October BookTube Recommends book from the lovely Erica from Erica Wright Evil, and I am really enjoying this. I just haven't been reading it, and I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, the way things have happened, I haven't got to this. I'm still in the second volume of my 3-volume set, and I need to finish this because I want to know what happens. And Next up, I'm going to be participating in a read-along that's happening in December, and that is the second round of the classical read-along that's hosted by Jean at Jean's Bookish Thoughts. This year we're reading Greek plays. So last year I participated in the first round of the classical read-along and read Homer's The Odyssey and Ovid's Metamorphosis alongside The Penelopiad by Margaret Atwood and Girl Meets Boy by Ali Smith. This year we're reading 2 plays, a tragedy and a comedy. The first one that's happening is The Bacchae by Euripides, which I've got in this collection here, and I have actually already read this. It's the 5th of December and I read this one in one sitting on the 2nd, and I really enjoyed it, but I will talk about it more in my December wrap-up. And then the second play, which is the comedy, is The Frogs by Aristophanes, and again I've got that in this collection here, so I will be reading that one soon. And I'll leave links to Jean's videos announcing the read-along and the Goodreads group down in the description. Next, there's my Agatha Christie for the month, and this time it is Taken at the Flood. This is one that I've never read before and I don't know anything about beyond the fact that it is a Hercule Poirot, but I will find out soon. Then there is one last lonely little item in my BookTube Recommends jar here, and I of course know what that's going to be, and if you remember way back in January when I announced this, you might remember what I've got, but there is one last little book in here, so let's pull that out. So one last go of Can You Read It? Can You Read It? But it is, of course, A Triggerism Bookland by Betty Smith. This one was recommended to me by the lovely Heather of Logical Betty. Heather doesn't make videos anymore, but I really enjoyed those that I watched. I kind of found her right as she was ending, which was a bit sad. But Heather is lovely, and she recommended this one to me, which I am very much looking forward to reading. This is something that I've heard only amazing things of. It's definitely a beloved classic, and I'm looking forward to finally reading it. So December is obviously the time to kind of look at reading goals and see where you've succeeded and failed and what kind of last minute cramming you want to do. For the most part, I'm pretty happy. I want to finish my BookTube Recommends project, so I've got to finish Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell and now A Triggerism Bookland. That's fine. I want to finish my 12 Agatha Christie's for the year, so I'll be reading Taken at the Flood. And for the most part, I'm kind of letting things go. But another of my reading goals for 2015 was to read 25 books from the 1001 Books You Must Read Every Day list, which I still haven't done a video about, and that really has to happen soon when I get back into my filming groove. And that was to get me to a certain point in the list, so I was going to try and get to 275 books read from the list. I have finished off November with 267 books read from the list, so I still need to read another 8 to hit that target. I'm not really worried whether I do or not, but there's still a slim chance that I might be able to make it, and I've got some books that give me the fighting chance. So as I mentioned, we've opened our brand new library in November, and there's all new stock in there, and it's just absolutely amazing, and I may have gone through and borrowed a few too many things. But this is a stack of books that are all teeny tiny books that are on the 1001 Books You Must Read Before You Die list. I have just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff. There is a huge range of things here. A couple of them are only like 60 pages long, so really it's not going to take very long at all to read some of those. So maybe I can read enough books from this stack to make that goal. We'll just see what happens. So I'm not going to go through everything here. I'll just talk about what I managed to read at the end of things. But lots of teeny tiny little books from the 1,000 list from work, and just the books were all so shiny and new and I couldn't help myself. So this is a stack of stuff that I know I definitely would like to read in December if I can, and for the rest we'll just see what happens. As I said, I have no idea really what my reading is going to be like this month. I read The Back Eye on one day this week, and otherwise I've not picked up a book since, so we'll just see. So if you've read any of these books or have any questions, please let me know. As always, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Hopefully not so long this time, but we'll just see what happens. Bye.